Imagine a secret so dangerous, so powerful, that its very existence has been hidden for over 2,000 years. A group of 9 mysterious individuals, handpicked by one of history's greatest emperors, Ashoka, is said to guard humanity's most advanced knowledge. Knowledge capable of building empires or destroying civilizations. What if this knowledge shaped the world you live in today? Buckle up, because we're diving into the chilling legend of the 9 unknown men, the ultimate guardians of humanity's most perilous secrets. The story begins in ancient India during one of history's bloodiest conflicts, the Kalinga War in 261 BCE. Over 100,000 lives were lost, and the rivers ran red with blood. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Ashoka, once a symbol of conquest, was shattered. Witnessing the horrors he had unleashed changed him forever. He abandoned violence and embraced peace, adopting Buddhism and dedicating his life to righteousness or dharma. But there was something else, a fear that haunted him. A realization that his empire's knowledge was so advanced, from knowledge of medicine, physics, and even weaponry, could lead to even greater devastation if misused. He feared that in the wrong hands it would unleash destruction far worse than the war he had just witnessed. And so, Ashoka did the unthinkable. He created a secret society, 9 brilliant minds chosen to safeguard and expand humanity's most dangerous knowledge. Their mission? To protect this knowledge from falling into the wrong hands. But here's the twist. This society, known as the 9 Unknown Men, operated in total secrecy. Their identities are hidden. Their work was invisible. For over 2,000 years, they've stayed in the shadows. Or have they? Here's where things get intriguing. The 9 Unknown Men were no ordinary group. They were handpicked for their unparalleled expertise and unshakable integrity. Only 9 members existed at any given time. Their rule? Absolute secrecy. Not even their closest family could know. And when one member retired or died, a successor would be chosen. A perfect candidate to continue their work. But this secrecy wasn't just about hiding. It was about control. Each member was assigned a specific field of study, and their discoveries were compiled into 9 sacred books. Books so advanced that they were centuries ahead of their time. Occasionally, in moments of crisis, these secrets were selectively leaked to guide humanity. But who decides what knowledge we're ready for, and who ensures it's never used for destruction? These books were said to hold information so advanced it could rewrite human history. But what exactly was in these books? Book 1, Psychological Warfare. Also known as the most dangerous book out of all. Imagine controlling the thoughts of entire populations. This book contained methods of propaganda, mass hypnosis, and psychological manipulation. Some believe modern advertising and political strategies were inspired by leaks from this book. Book 2, Physiology. This book mainly contained information about the human body and its hidden potential for harm and healing. Here's where it gets eerie. This book detailed advanced healing techniques, but also the touch of death, a method to kill with a single touch by disrupting a person's nerve signals. Martial arts disciplines like judo and other combat techniques were believed to have been derived from leaked knowledge of this book. Book 3, Microbiology and Biotechnology. The 9 reportedly knew how to engineer microorganisms. They created vaccines, including one for cholera, and developed ways to purify water with microbes. Rumors have it that it is the findings of this book that keeps the Ganges River seemingly clean, even though thousands of people have been bathing in the river for almost 2,500 years, as per their religious traditions. Book 4, Alchemy and Metallurgy. Ever heard of turning lead into gold? This book contained formulas for transmuting metals and creating unbreakable alloys. Legends suggest this method was used to supply gold to temples and relief organizations during disasters. Book 5, Communication. This book explored advanced methods of terrestrial and extraterrestrial communication. Theories of telepathy and even contact with alien civilizations were detailed here. This indicated that one in charge of this book had known about the aliens. Book 6, Gravity and Anti-Gravity. This book specialized in manipulating gravitational forces and creating anti-gravity technologies. Ancient texts speak of vimanas, flying machines powered by anti-gravity technology. This book reportedly contained step-by-step instructions for building them. Some speculations also claim that the knowledge in this book used anti-gravity in ancient structures like the pyramids of Giza. Book 7, Cosmology and Space-Time Travel. This book is the stuff of science fiction. Or is it? It contained theories about wormholes, multiverses, and even time travel. Imagine bending space and time to travel anywhere instantly. What if this knowledge is the key to humanity's future? Or its undoing? Book 8, Light and its Applications. Light weapons, invisibility, designs for weapons using concentrated beams of light akin to modern lasers, and healing through light. This book explored the true potential of photons. Could the Nine have discovered how to harness light in ways we can't even dream of? Book 9, Sociology. This book detailed how civilizations rise and fall. It included methods to stabilize societies or destabilize them. It contained insights as to how we can predict whether a civilization will rise or fall. Imagine using this knowledge to topple governments or prevent societal collapse. Could it explain why some regimes crumble while others thrive? What's crazy is that some people have claimed to have met them with proof, but had died in mysterious ways. In one of the instances, in 1960, Louis Pauwels and Jacques Bergier, in their book named The Morning of the Magicians, mentioned that these 9 unknown men had met Pope Silvester II personally in the 10th century. After the Pope had returned from India, he returned with unique gadgets, including the computerized bronze ball that answered yes and no in binary. So this technology was light years ahead of its time. The Pope later tried to showcase these gadgets to the public, but mysteriously died before doing so. The question lies, if we know that these books exist, where is it, and why aren't we using its knowledge? The first whispers of the 9 unknown men came from Talbot Mundy, a British author who described them in 1923. Mundy was a British officer who was stationed in India for 5 years. Talbot Mundy likely encountered the concept of the 9 unknown through his exposure to Indian legends during his travels in India. The idea of a secretive group of wise men safeguarding ancient knowledge is a myth rooted in Indian folklore and oral tradition that had been told for years, but no one really is sure if this secret society of the 9 unknown men is still hiding or not. Even today, some believe the Nine's knowledge influences modern medicine, technology, and even global politics. But if they exist, why haven't they revealed themselves? Or have they? The story of the 9 raises profound questions. Knowledge is power, but it's also a double-edged sword. In the wrong hands, it can destroy. Does humanity need secret guardians to protect us from ourselves? Or does hiding such knowledge risk stagnation and misuse? Critics argue the society's longevity is questionable. But history has proven that secrets, if guarded carefully, can survive centuries. Could the 9 unknown men be real? Or is this just an elaborate legend blending history and mythology? Whether the 9 unknown men are fact, fiction, or something in between, their story forces us to confront humanity's most enduring dilemma. Can we handle the power of knowledge? Or do we need guardians in the shadows, protecting us from truths we're not ready to face? One thing is certain. The legend of the 9 is as thrilling as it is mysterious. Let us know in the comments. What do you believe? Could they still be among us, shaping our world from the shadows?